I used to have a simple life. Whatever needed doing round the farm, I'd do it. Being the eldest son, it's tough. But at least we had a living, and our plates were never empty. Then, the war came. I lost everything overnight. The last thing I remember is Father pushing me away, yelling for me to run, to live. At first, I didn't know what to do. Then, I remembered. A story my mother once told me. A story about my uncle, Jordan. He made a modest fortune up north, in a peaceful valley far away from the war. For weeks I held on to that thought, until the valley from my mother's stories. I could see it. This is where I can start a new life.
So welcome to an episode of Medieval Dynasty. This is going to be the series that's going to be replacing our RimWorld. I don't know how long it'll last. We'll have to see. This is still an early access game, so. And here we are. So, new quest, starting a new life. This is a game that I actually had no idea about until I think Sunday. So, 4 or 5 days ago. It was in the Steam sale, and it was just on the recommended page, and usually I do a lot of research into games, but this one I was like, that looks good. I think I'll just get it. So here we are. It's going to be kind of like a city builder, like a medieval city builder from first-person perspective. And here is our valley. Isn't it lovely? Let's head down here. We have an exclamation point, so we'll head down. I have played it a little bit. I'm glad I did. I made a lot of really stupid mistakes the first time. Like just eating fistfuls of poisonous berries. That didn't go well. So, I have a little bit under my belt. I also figured out how to pick stuff off. That took me a while. Because... do I have this yet? No. Let's see. So you can see this maple branch. You can hit E to collect. But I was just tapping it, and I was like, I can't. So, because it has a faded corner around the E, it means you need to hold to pick up. So that took a bit for me to figure out, because like sticks and stuff, you could just automatically pick up. I was like, why could I get some and not others? Figured that out. You're welcome. I did that off camera. So where is our quest objective here? He's in this house? Aha, here he is. And no, I'm not going to try to say almost any of these names. Hey stranger, what brings you to our valley? You don't look like a merchant or a pilgrim. No, I'm not. Rakmar is my name, and I come from the south looking for my uncle Jordan. In his home, they call him Jordan the Raftsman. The text for the people talking being down here, I almost always miss it. I'm used to it being like more in your face. So I just have to double check I'm not missing something. Jordan, ah yes. You told me once about his life on the river. You came to the right place, but a few years too late, I'm afraid. Why is that? What happened to my uncle? He was a great man, and an even better friend. As a good craftsman and an excellent trader, he made a small fortune here. See the tavern over there? He built it and ran it, as well as many other shops you will find in this valley. My mother told me that he got wealthy in the north. I had no idea how wealthy, but that doesn't answer my question. Your uncle got himself killed, my friend. He had an idea for a huge trade with the German kingdom in the west. 5 carts filled with the best iron ore, beautiful colored linen, and our excellent beer. Pulled by 10 oxen, he was not fooling around. I can tell you that much. So what happened? How did he die? His truck got ambushed by bandits, his carters slaughtered. He must have put up a good fight. Took 2 of them to death from what we saw when we searched him. I buried him myself, or better, what the wolves left behind. I'm sorry to be the bearer of such news. My uncle's dead, his wealth is gone. I came all this way for nothing. Don't say that. I wouldn't let a nephew of Jordan go to waste. And even if the villagers forget fast what they owe your uncle, I have no intention of joining them. I am a Castian, and my word will carry weight. So tell me, can you build your own fortune? I can craft simple weapons, I can collect my necessities from the wild, I know how to count and to barter. Can you imagine being in a time where knowing how to count was something to brag about? That's good enough. I may not have goods or gold to offer, but you can have as much land here as you want. Not sold, but granted to you for life. Build a house, grow vegetables, keep some livestock, and follow your uncle's dream. Are you serious, my own land? As much as I want. As much as you can put to good use, my boy, and as long as you pay your taxes. I understand. Do you have any advice for me to start with? You could cut down trees to build your house. Reeds grow by the river. It'll work well for a roof. Do you have food on you? Not much. If necessary, you can find several vendors in our village. If you don't have any money for food, you can always look for mushrooms in the forest or hunt animals. Maybe I could earn some coins somehow. Sure, you could talk to people here or in other villages. Maybe someone will pay for your help. Thank you so much for your advice. It's time for me to find my place. Let me see, I have something special for you. This is the hammer your uncle used to build the house in which you grew old. What better tool could you use to build your first home here? Thank you very much. See you next time. So tab is our menu. Q is our construction, and left alt is the inspection mode, so I can see things. I have to level up what I can see though. So this is our first village we're going into. Looks like we have a quest over here. Might as well see what that's about. And then we'll have to find a location where we want to build not only our house, but a whole village. So it looks like he's out here. Hello, sir. Trying to decide if some of this is a little differently generated, because the first time I played, this guy worked a field where that guy right there is by that tree. Right there. So it looks like this is his field now. It's interesting. So he says, Hi, my name is Rekmar. Rekimar. Hi, I'm Alwyn. I don't recognize you. Are you new here? I came here from the south. I am looking for a new place for myself where I can start a new life. Like, well, good luck. Every day I cultivate fields. In fact, I do the same thing every day, year to year. Doesn't that bore you? If I were you, I would die of boredom. Of course it bores me. How long do you think you could do the same thing in life over and over again? But the family needs my help, and I'm doing my best. Did I offend you? Sorry. It's fine. On top of that, the handle of my damn scythe broke. Now it takes even longer to harvest crops. I think I know how to help you with this. I'll be back soon. So we have a quest. We need sticks, stone. I think that's the main quest, though, for building our house. So if we hit tab, we have all of our quests here, as well as, like, knowledge, so tutorials that we've seen. So we have the main quest and then side quests, or story quests. So some people have like long quests that are stories, and then there are also side quests and challenges. So set that one first. Here we have skills that we'll be leveling up. You get experience by doing the tasks. And here's our inventory. This is a health, food, water meter. We need to make sure we keep ourselves the right temperature. Here is the sign of poison. I learned that fast in the first time I played. Just full of berries. That thing was 100% full. And this one took a bit to figure out. It's how stinky I am, I think. How dirty I am. So I have to dip into some water every once in a while to clean up. So we need to find ourselves some sticks, which we can pick up from these little trees that grow next to the bigger ones, or we can find proper sticks on the ground. You can also find rocks and stuff, though they're incredibly hard to see unless you're like looking straight down and walking like this. Oh, here's one. Like it covered like this. Making it very hard to find them. Oh, that was a stick we should grab. A note that bobbing that he does, this sway, it's probably harder to see here than when we were in the talk. I cannot do anything about it, and it is nauseating. The settings have something called head bob, but I can't tell that it's making any difference, so that's unfortunate. I see nothing with this one yet. I just ran past here. So this is St. John's wort. This will be used to cure poisons that I end up getting on accident, I'm sure. There's also a healing herb, though that one's really hard to see without learning the ability to see them. I kind of like that though. I like that, unlike in a game like Skyrim where the plants that you can pick look incredibly different from everything else, the stuff that you can use for medicine and healing look exactly like everything else, which is how it would look in real life. Another thing you can see up on the HUD, so up top, you can see it has the directions, but above that, there's like a little arch with a tree under it that marks the seasons, which pass in 3 days. So that's a shock. It's cool to get to experience all the seasons, but it happens so fast. There is a day-night cycle. There are various wildlife, like wolves that can attack you, but there's also stuff you can hunt, like deer. Oh, we need to get some water. So on the bottom left corner, you have the green is stamina, red health, the orange is your hunger meter, and obviously blue is the water one. We should give that guy a stick. We've picked up plenty of those at this point. Are you the one? Where does this go to? I think this is it. Elwyn? Yep. Here, use this as a new handle, and I'll give him a stick. Are you joking? What am I supposed to use? How am I supposed to use it? Give me the scythe. I'll show you how to do it. Alright, you surprised me. Are you some kind of craftsman? How did you know how to do that? I know how to create some simple things. We're learning something new every day, right? Maybe. I'm a farmer like my father. I don't know much else. You never know when something will be handy in your life. Anyway, thanks for your help. I should get back to work. Sure, the rye won't cut itself. See you later. Yes, bye. I mean, it certainly isn't about to get cut anytime soon. So we got that quest taken care of. What else do we got on the map? We do have a map where we can see all of this information. We're in this town right here. There's quite a few other towns we can go to, and also just like one single houses and stuff as well. We've got those guys. We've got a lot of quests we could work on. Got going down there. Yeah, there's a lot of towns. I've only been to pretty much these 4 in my other playthrough. We'll need to find a place to build. Oh, there's the village right there. Which one is that? Ah. That's just right across the water. I don't think there's really swimming. I think most of the water you encounter is like chest height. Like you can just walk through it. I thought there'd be reeds here that I could pick, but I guess there's not. We could head over there though. See what kind of quests they have. Oh, and I guess this is an alpha version of the game, so you're gonna run into weird bugs, things are gonna be awkward, like the fact that I'm just walking through this and it plays like a walking sound, like this has just been released. But that's nothing new for this channel. Hello, little village. What do we have going on here? Ooh, let's grab that stick. I like this little barrier fencing that they have going on. We'll be able to build stuff like that as well. So I think this guy is a craftsman. He's working on stuff. We'll be able to get people to join our village and give them tasks so they might tend our fields or go out and harvest wood for us. Hello there. So, you have a minute? Sure, what is it? Have you been lately? I just got back from working the field. Ask him how he is. We get approval. So we'll have approval with pretty much everybody. And that will affect things like how our dynasty is viewed and how I'm viewed. I'm splendid. Get to know people think about me. What do you have in your inventory? A bucket. What's that for? Wooden tool used for collecting water, milking cows, and goats. Ooh, neat. Cudgel. Or a tool for stunning pigs. Oh. Knife, spear. So it's got most of the generic stuff. Shovel. Here we can see our price. We don't have much. Food and stuff will go bad the longer you have it, so that's this condition here. I think it goes bad every season change. At least that's what it seems like. Only been through one season change so far. Are you the one with the quest, or is it the person behind you? It's you. Can I help you with something? Listen, I need some crafting materials. Would you go get them for me? Sure, give me the list. We're a handyman now. So, let's go journal, side quest. And we can track that. So what does he need? Sticks? Oh. Hey, did you need sticks? And what have you got for me? I've got it all. 50 coin! And that went up our dynasty reputation. We'll also have to find ourselves a wife and make a baby so that we can continue as the kiddo once we die. Aha! We can use this view, the one that you can use to look for like plants and stuff. You can also use it to look at the stats of the people around here that you can recruit to your village. I don't think we want to recruit anyone before we have a village though. They get upset about that kind of stuff if they don't have like supplies and a roof and all of that, as you'd expect. And here is where we'll manage our people. I haven't really gotten to see this much yet. Technology, so we can learn how to build stuff as we go. There's a lot to the game for being an alpha. So is there any more? Oh, look at the little chickie. Oh, and you can buy it. I don't have money for it, but that would be fun. So we've gotten the quests here done. Maybe we'll head up here. I feel like because it's the first season, they're probably going to do things like give you tools and money and stuff, so I think we should get those done when we can. Let's see, can we craft any tools? We can get a knife and an axe. Let's get a knife first. In case we run anything while we're out. And then we'll need more stone to make the axe. So we're going to start cutting down trees. Craft the stone axe. Alright, and then we can assign them to quick slots. That one already went into first. We'll put that one on the second. I'll keep that one on... no, 3. Because where I had that before. We'll have a torch to be able to see at night, which will be very useful. We should have found some healing plants, but they're very low to the ground. Food is essential. Without it, you lose health. As one would expect. So this is how much nutrition we'll get from eating anything. We'll eat the oat roll, I think. This is the only thing. This is one of the biggest complaints I have right now. Most of the stuff you do is with E, but when you're in this inventory, F is to eat, and E moves you to a whole new area. I continue to misclick and then get annoyed because I have to backtrack and find where I was. Let's not bother those boars yet. Then there's some bison or buffalo. I don't know what the difference of that between those two are, if there is one. I believe I was talking about the plants that heal, but they're like maybe this size of this little plant. They're very hard to pick out. I figure where we want to build will probably be next to some water of some sort. That just seems smart to me. Like you need water on a daily basis. You should probably have quick access to it. Hello, new village. I see you have a quest for me. We could check. Also, there's people here we could recruit. Those two. And, is it you who's the merchant? Oh yeah. Hello there. Do you have a minute? Sure, what is it? So, sometimes I end up not actually talking to him because some of these pretty much always get, like a negative. Like, you probably shouldn't lie to people. especially when you clearly aren't doing the things you say you are. Let's see what wares they have. Seeds, foods, fertilizer, wool. Okay. Good to know. So the quest is that way. Are you in here working, sir? Oh, neat. I think he's grinding flour. They haven't quite got the animation lined up with the thing yet, but it looks like they're on their way to getting it done, right? So, do you have a minute? Heard any gossip? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, plenty. Want to talk about it sometime? That gave us a plus to our friendship or approval. What can I do for you? Can you help me solve a problem? Or, recently, these animals started to overpopulate and became a threat to the balance of the area. Can you get rid of them? Sure, I'll hunt them down. What animals, though? Journal. Rabbits. We need to hunt some rabbits. I haven't even seen a rabbit yet. Is there only one trader there? Kind of looks like it. Let's see. Can we craft a fire? Not that. Campfire. Ooh, we'll need more sticks. Okay, so I'm gonna start gathering those so we can sleep through the night. Ooh, here's some mushrooms. These look like morels. It says you can eat them raw and not get sick, but I don't think that's fully true. I know someone who ate them raw and got what was described by the poison control as explosive diarrhea, so there are 4 seasons. Seasons change automatically after 3 days. There's different temperatures, different resources. You could sleep in your bed or by a fire. Sleeping by a fire does not restore your health. Sleeping in your bed restores your health a little bit. Okay. We could make a rabbit trap. There we go. That'll help us hunt. I'll need more sticks though. Oh, we have a point to spend in our knowledge. Probably because we made that rabbit trap, rather. I think I'll make another one. Oh, we can only have one. Okay, that makes sense. So, oh, wait. I saw it. I saw the... Okay, right there. Do you see this right here with the little red sticky up bits? That is a health plant. So you can see why it's easy to miss. And I know how available they are, so I know there's a ton around me. I just cannot find them. So we're gonna have to venture away a bit to sleep, because I don't want you building too close to other villages. That's where we'll set our campfire. Take these mushrooms. And then we'll get some sleep. These are those poisonous berries. I mean, I should have known better. They're green. We do have to worry about weight as well, so I should probably chill on some of the things I'm harvesting. We'll go ahead and sleep here. Thank you, little campfire. Do we have our construction hammer? So we could use this to build, repair, upgrade, downgrade, and destroy. We'll just get rid of that fireplace, or fire pit, since we probably won't sleep here again. Let's see if that rabbit has been caught. No. Looks like it's still waiting. Okay. See if we can just hoof it and find one. I know because I failed this before, but this one has a time limit. It doesn't say it, but at the season's end, it fails. So luckily we have today and tomorrow to get those rabbits. So we take down a tree and then we gotta convert it to logs. Like so. And then we have logs. I was doing that so that I could make myself a spear. Because they can be used as up-close melee weapons, or they can be tossed. I'm not very good at them. So, good luck me getting those rabbits, but... Let's go see if that trap has gotten anything yet. No. Oh, we have a new question mark down there. We'll leave that for now. I might head over here and see what this quest is, and then come back for that rabbit trap. Hopefully we find a river soon. That one down in that valley? Yes. Okay, good. Let's have a drink. Oh, there's the village. Ooh, they've got a huge field. Sorry for running through it. I feel like we should put our weapon away there. Hey, kiddo. Good job on the standing. We've got, I think, a seamstress here. Oh, we could romance her. So here you could see a line where you could, I think pretty much anyone of a certain age, they'll allow this, and then they'll tell you if you're married or not. Do you have a minute? Did you have any gossip lately? Not really, no. I only care when people are talking about me. Fair. Show me your wares. Ooh. Okay. She's all kinds of good stuff in here. Backpack, things to keep warm. We'll need this bag to plant seeds. Don't understand it. Feels a little silly to me, but fine. You can buy the seeds and you can't do anything with them unless you have a bag to hold them in. But there's a quest this way. Oh, he's up there. Okay. Come back, sir. I would like to help you with whatever you need. Bogdan. Do you have a minute? I like to do this whenever it has the how have you been lately. Always does well. So that was a +10. But how can I help? Do you really think that you're a better woodcutter than I am? Prove it. Let's see who can gather more logs than... If you can gather more logs than me in an hour. We bet for 50 coins. Winner takes it all. Do you accept the challenge? No. I'm sure you have a way better axe than I do. Mine is a rock on a stick. And I've chopped down one tree, so I'm going to say you're the better hunter here. Woodcutter, not hunter. I also don't want to see how many trees I can cut down in an hour because I will be bogged down. Do not have the weight to carry all of those. It's super tempting to build by like this water source because I like the sound of it. I don't know how the volume of all of that's going to sound for you guys. I may end up lowering the music, turning up the environment sounds. We'll have to see. I really should test this stuff before, but I never think to. But that would be nice to build by. There's some just fantastic views in this game. And I think you can go like all the way over there. Where am I looking? Yeah. You can travel around in all of that area. I think that's the lake, and over there is the... somewhere over there. This is the first town we started in. Oh, they're over there somewhere. So there's quite a distance that you can travel. Let's check our rabbit trap. If I can remember where I put it. Nothing. Useless. Can I pick it back up? Deactivate. Activate. No. Okay, well, I guess I'll just leave it open then. Someday that'll catch me a rabbit, I think. Maybe it's too close to the village. I didn't even think of that. I guess I can use my hammer to deconstruct it and then move it. Yeah, let's go ahead and destroy this. Okay. We'll make a new one somewhere potentially better. You know, for being overrun with a population of bunnies, I'm sure not finding them. Just set that. Maybe here so I can see it from the road. There we go. Wonder where to build. Problem with water sources is they're not usually very flat. There's like a little pond over here. Got like a little face in it. Do you see? Eye mouth. It's like here. I might look around and see what I can get for building places. I'm torn between starting a home and trying to do all of the quests. I'll probably skip this one for this season. Since it's in the challenge area, I'm not too concerned about missing it. I don't think it'll give us stuff for our like survival and stuff like that. I think it's just going to be coin. So I'll leave that until, you know, we're later into the game. But I think that might be it for this episode. I might try to figure out a place to set up. Maybe not. I might just look around the map in my other game and go off of that, so you don't miss much. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this first episode of looking into Medieval Dynasty. I hope you guys are excited to play it, or watch it, because I'm excited to play it. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.